Alright guys, we are rocking and rolling. Welcome. It's Brando Linick here, coming to you from Canada right now. And that's why I've got the toque on, the sweater on. But that said, the whole reason why you guys are going to want to stick with me over this conversation of like 3.5 minutes, I'm going to cut it at 3.5 minutes here, or try to do my best around that point, is because we're going to talk about, okay, as if we're having this face-to-face conversation very candidly and openly in person, we're going to talk about how to actually get rid of the negative energy in your life and that's around you. Alright, if you've got negative energy around you, maybe it's friends, it's family members, maybe it's people doubting your beliefs, maybe you've said that you want to quit your job, maybe you said that you want to go down a different career path, but people are just bringing and pulling you down, and every time you want to take a step forward, for some reason the negativity is making you take 2 steps back. I don't know if you can relate, I don't know if you're currently in that situation, but I can tell you, if you can relate to that, I've been there, alright? That's the reason why I can tell you that, because I've been there, and it actually was about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago at this point, that I was in that situation where negativity, it was consuming my whole life. I'd been trying to build an online business for about 2 years, alright? And for 2 years, guys, I was failing flat on my face. For 2 years, I want you to imagine, that's 24 months, just over 24 months of beating my head against a brick wall. And it wasn't like I was just kind of, pretending I was doing work. Guys, I was doing work for about 4 hours on average, 3 to 4 hours every single day, trying to build a broken business on the internet. My whole idea was building a business online so I could quit my job, because at my job there was so much energy that was negative there, and it was emulating from myself and other people. First of all, I dreaded working for another person. Second of all, I didn't like the restaurant business. I was a baker in a restaurant, didn't like it, didn't enjoy it, and because I wasn't getting the results and I wasn't building a business online fast enough as soon as I anticipated, alright, I was super negative. I was negative Nelly. Everyone around my family, they were negative too. Alright, I was surrounded by negative people, and guess what that did subconsciously? It projected more negativity to me. And subconsciously, I didn't get that. Even consciously, I didn't get that. And it wasn't until I stumbled across The Secret and the Law of Attraction, and I brushed it off as raw at first because I had so much negativity going on around me that I had to see it a second time. And I watched that movie, The Secret, 3 times the same night, guys. This was in 2014. That when I watched that movie with Bob Proctor, talking about how your thoughts are things, talking about positive mental attitudes and taking positive action directed in the course of what you set out to see in your mind. And it changed my paradigm. It changed the way I thought, because previous to that point, the reason why I was failing trying to build an online business was because, 1, I didn't believe in it. 2, I was always negative about it. Every morning I remember getting up and I would have like anxiety, and I'd be depressed because I would have to go work. I remember that feeling of hopelessness, and I decided to make a change in an instant. And every single morning, what did I start to do after watching that movie? I began to start, seeing myself quitting my job, building a successful business online. And success for me at that point was being able to, make enough to quit my job. I saw myself doing these things, alright, and guess what? It didn't happen overnight, because at first I didn't believe I could do it, but through repetition every single morning, practicing this visualization process for about 10 minutes, okay, instead of being negative starting my day, instead of focusing on the negative, I started to eliminate all the negative in my life. I stopped hanging out with people who are negative, even family and friends. I told them, I love you, but I just cannot, be around you for a long time. Alright, and I eliminated myself around the negativity, and I started to focus on the positive outcome that I had. I had an outcome, and I was determined to accomplish that. And it took me a period of 90 days. After 30 days of finally believing in myself through repetition, I would practice, imagining myself quitting my job, because that brought happiness and energy to me, positive energy. Being able to quit my job, it made me positive, alright, because I was finally in control of my life. And after 30 days, I took action. It took me 90 days after that point, so 3 months after that point, to create a full-time income business on the internet, working at part-time. Haven't worked a job since 2014, September 12th. And I share that with you because the way I got rid of my negative energy, and the way you can too watching this video, you don't have to start an online business, you can do whatever you want, alright, but when it came down to it, I had an outcome. I was very crystal clear on what I wanted to accomplish, and I want you to become very crystal clear on what you want to accomplish in your life. Why do you want to get more positive energy in your life? What will allow you to do that? Will it be quitting your job? Will it be spending more time with your kids? Will it be traveling more? Or will it be, doing what you want to do when you want to do it? Those were all the reasons for me, and I knew building a business online could allow me to do that. But then I changed my daily habits. Instead of being negative and instead of consuming the news, listening to the radio, I started to listen to successful people. I started to fill my mind with positive thoughts and intentions that would help me get to my end desire. And after 30 days, I absolutely believed I could do it. And then I took action, and I came across a mentor who shared with me how they're building a business and income online. 90 days later, I was able to do the same. So that's my tip. That's my overview, guys. That's the quick little explanation of it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as they put it together for you. And if you want to get, around myself, and you want to get around the same mentor who shared with me how to build a business and income online, so you too can get rid of the negative energy in your life. If you want to do this to create more positive influence and abundance and prosperity in your life, to do more of the things you want to do, quit your job, travel more, spend more time with the kids, then connect with me on my site. If you're coachable and trainable, check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be down below. I will personally connect with you guys there, and I'll see you on the beach of the world. Take care.